All right, let's talk about finding a great dog trainer right here in Cartersville. Life with a dog in Cartersville is just fantastic. And a huge part of the fun is being able to get out and enjoy our amazing public spaces together, like taking a nice, easy walk through a beautiful park. Or maybe you want to head downtown, browse the shops on Main Street. The thing is, from those busy sidewalks to local community events, we want our dogs to be comfortable, well-behaved, so they can actually enjoy being out there with us. So that's what this is all about. We're going to walk through how to find the right training to help make sure your dog is that happy, confident companion we all want. Okay, first up, training for your city and why being local really matters. So why is training so key for the Cartersville lifestyle? Well, think about it. A well-trained dog can handle a walk downtown without pulling you everywhere. They can chill out while you visit a local shop or hang out at a community event, maybe near the Bartow History Museum. Really, the whole goal is to have a dog that can just be with you, enjoying the city without it being stressful for anyone. All right, next up, what does your dog need? This is all about defining your goals. Before you do anything else, it's so helpful to get clear on what you and your dog are hoping to get out of training. So really ask yourself this. What are my main training goals? Are you dealing with a brand new puppy and just starting from square one? Or is there a specific behavior you're trying to tackle, like, a ton of barking, or that constant pulling on the leash? Knowing what you want to fix makes finding the right person to help so much easier. And you're not alone, for sure. A lot of dog owners around here are looking for help with some really common stuff. Things like basic obedience, sit, stay, or puppy training. Leash pulling is a huge one. Jumping on people? Yeah, that's familiar. Or maybe it's something a little deeper, like fearfulness or anxiety, or even reactivity. Just take a look at this list. Do any of these ring a bell? Okay, so you also have to think about the format. You've basically got two main choices. On one hand, you've got in-home training. This is perfect for problems that happen, well, at home. Think door manners or your dog surfing the counters for snacks. Then you have group classes. These are awesome for practicing focus when there are other dogs and people around, and it's a great way to prepare for those busy local spots. Here's something else that's really good to remember, especially if you have a new dog from a shelter or rescue. It's called the 3-3-3 rule. It's a simple guide. It takes about 3 days for a new dog to decompress, 3 weeks to start learning your routine, and a full 3 months to really feel at home. It just helps you set realistic expectations. All right, next section. Choosing the right trainer and what to look for. So you've got your goals figured out. Now let's talk about how to actually pick a professional. Okay, this is a big one. You'll hear the term positive reinforcement a lot. Basically, it's a training method that uses rewards like treats, praise, a favorite toy to encourage the behaviors you want to see. It really works because it builds trust and you get results that stick, all without using fear or intimidation. Now, what about credentials? Here's the thing. Georgia doesn't actually require trainers to be licensed. So, seeing certifications like these, all these letters after a trainer's name, they're a really good sign. It tells you the trainer has taken the time to get formal education and that they're serious about staying current on the best practices. So when you're on the phone or meeting with a potential trainer, you should have some questions ready. Think of this as your checklist. Ask them, what methods do you use? What are your credentials? How are you going to customize this for my dog? How do we even measure progress? What's the total cost? Any hidden fees? And can you work with my vet if needed? A good professional will be totally open and happy to answer all of these. Okay, let's get into the practical side of things. We're talking costs and the local rules we have here in Bartow County. So, how much should you expect to spend? This table gives you a pretty good idea of the average cost in our area. As you can see, puppy classes might run you a couple $100s for a series. Private lessons are usually priced per session. And then you have bigger packages. Just remember, these are averages. The final cost can definitely change depending on the trainer and what your dog needs. And then there are the local rules. It's always good to know these. We have a leash law here. Dogs have to be on a leash in public areas, unless it's a designated dog park. Of course, rabies vaccination is required by state law. And this is a good one to know. Excessive barking can actually be considered a nuisance. So good training helps with pretty much all of these. Okay, so you started training. Now for the fun part, putting those new skills to use. You're going to need some good spots around Cartersville to practice. And luckily, Cartersville has some really great places for this. For practicing that loose leash walking with real-life distractions, joggers, cyclists, the Etowah River Trail is perfect. If you're working on off-leash stuff like recall, the dog park at Dellinger Park is a safe place to do it. Sam Smith Park is great for working on focus around kids and families, and for just building up your dog's confidence, the walking trails over at Pettit Creek Park are awesome. At the end of the day, having a well-trained dog isn't just about obedience. It's really about freedom, the freedom for both of you to get out and actually enjoy our community together. We wish you the very best of luck on your training journey. When you put in the work with the right trainer, you're opening up a whole world of possibilities, from those peaceful walks on the river trail to just hanging out at a downtown festival without any stress. We hope to see you and your happy companion out enjoying everything Cartersville has to offer.